What's up, everybody? Welcome back to D-Train Games. Merry Christmas to all of you. Hopefully you guys will have a great one this week. Today we are having a multiplayer stream. We're going to be coming out here onto Medved and hunting some reindeer. We're also going to be doing Trophy Lodge tours for anybody who did not get a chance to do some recently. I am going to go ahead and change up my clothes and everything, give people a few minutes to get into the stream, and then I'll boot up my multiplayer map in just a minute. Hopefully everybody is doing well today. Just gotta get my stuff all ready to go. This is still having that weird bug where it ain't wanting to load all the stuff. Alright, we're just about ready to go. I do believe that's everything. Let's see, reindeer, I believe they drink early in the morning. If I ain't mistaken. Show me a reindeer zone so I can see. Yep, so from 4 o'clock to 8. So let's go ahead and change time. Let's try for 30. Don't want it to be too dark. That should be alright. Alright. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and open up my multiplayer map to anybody that may be out there wanting to play with us. I know that some of you guys may not be able to join from where I don't have a lot of time to play today. Do not worry though, this is not our only multiplayer server that we're going to be doing today. Alright, my map will be going live to everybody in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hope you'll find us some trophies today. Let's get out here and see what we can't find. Hopefully there's something waiting on us. Yep, I knew I forgot something. Hang on a second. I forgot my T-43. Give me a second. I knew I forgot something. Well, to be honest though, I meant to buy something before I started my stream today. I meant to get the 357. Shoot. Hmm. Well, I guess I'm not hunting small game today because I'm out of ammo with my 243, and I have intentions of buying the 357 so we can hunt with it today. But unfortunately, I forgot to do that. What's up, Zero? Oh, you're fine, man. You're fine. Hope you have a really good Christmas this year, man. Also, we are live today. This is my multiplayer map, so if you want to play with me, you can today. We are having 2 multiplayer streams this month for Christmas, so we're having one today to celebrate Christmas itself, and then we'll have another one at the end of the month next week. I'm not going to shoot that thing. But I meant to buy the DLC for the 357 before I began today, so that way we'd be able to use it some on the stream, but I completely forgot to buy it. So, we're just going to have to hunt for big game only today on the stream. Oh, I understand, Zero. No big deal. So, does your fiance live in like a... I'm guessing that she lives somewhere else than where you live? That you guys are in different states? Ooh, that's a good brown bear. Hold up. I'm forgetting everything today. Okay, now we're good to go. Smoked. Yeah, I get that, Zero. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, though, buddy. Yeah, luckily, I've never had to be in a long-distance relationship, but I know that they can be tough, so hopefully you guys are really happy in it, though, and I'm hoping you guys are able to make it work. Because I'm sure it can be tough sometimes. This was supposed to be a reindeer hunt today, but apparently the only thing that's wanting to show up is my bears. Not that I'm complaining. Two mythicals in a row ain't nothing to joke about. It's nice. Hey, there's this reindeer. I don't see anything else with him, so I'm guessing he's a solo. He ain't nothing too special either, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just pop him with the 375. That'll work. I hear that, man. I hear that. Well, I wish you guys best of luck, man. Like I said, I do know that they can be tough. I used to have friends that did long distance relationships like that, so I know how challenging it can be. But I'm sure you guys will get that fixed in a few years. Red, brown, black bear or brown bear. Hang on a second. I need to check and see what rares are for brown bears because I don't hunt them very much. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up my call the wild companion real quick. Just albino and mellow. Okay, so that's all I need to know then. Yeah, it's not a problem, Zero. Alrighty. Now, I don't expect too many people to be joining up right now, as Eastern Time Zone school should still be in session today, I believe. And then obviously my people that usually show up at my streams are about an hour behind me. So I'm guessing it'll be about another hour before other people are able to show up. But you never know, we could get somebody out there that decides to join the map and play with us. You guys planning an attack on me? Don't see you anywhere, but I wouldn't recommend it. If we get attacked by wolves, that's fine, but I think I'm going to keep running this way for now. Our next red deer zone should be right up ahead. It's brown bear, mountain reindeer. There should be some to the up here and to the right or left, I should say. Okay, so it's like around the bend here. So we'll have to run around the island and look back. What's up, Iron? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Alright, my name is D-Train Games. I am a YouTuber currently. And we are part of the live stream today celebrating Christmas. I welcome any trophies to be taken off a map except for super rares and great ones. So if you see a super rare or a great one, please let me know about it. Otherwise, everything else is fair game for you to take. And also watch my hunting pressure if you don't mind. I don't want any zones to get destroyed. But other than that, just have fun. Hope you have a good time here. Let's see. See, there should be. Hey, Iron, I'm picking up background noise out of your microphone. Do you mind to mute your mic unless you need to talk to me, please? I appreciate it. Not too bad. Let's see. Don't think I have a place that's like closer, so we're just gonna have to run it. Yeah, hopefully we'll get something today on stream. It would be nice. I don't know if I have any. I don't know what I have out here on the map, but hopefully we'll find something. Hopefully Santa won't be too upset that we're taking some of his reindeer home with us, but at least Rudolph is safe. In this game, at least. People in Hunter Classic, it's not such the same story, but we'll have to see. Hey Aaron, I'm gonna nicely ask you one more time, man, if you mind to mute your mic unless you need me for some reason. It is picking up background noise. If you need to talk to me, you can unmute and talk to me, but otherwise I'd like you to keep your mic muted just so that way people in chat ever come in or anything, there won't be any background noise interrupting me while I'm trying to talk. That is a very pathetic group of reindeer out there. Is any of those males? They're all females. Yeah, they're all females. Oh well. Okay, Iron, no disrespect at all, man, but I'm gonna go ahead and mute you so that way I don't hear any background noise. If you need me for any reason, I am live on YouTube at D-Train Games, and you can talk to me via live chat if you need me at all. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and mute you just so that way I won't hear any background noise. There is like nothing. I think I'll go check the coastline. What's up, Colton? Hope you're doing well, man. Good luck. My long time no here. We are. My multiplayer map is currently live. If you want to join us, man. We're hunting some reindeer today, and you guys will have one more stream next week, I believe. You have today, Friday, and then one stream next week to do the Trophy Lodge tours, and then I'll be choosing a winner before our final multiplayer stream next week. We're doing 2 multiplayer streams this month for Christmas. So we're doing one today, and then we're going to be doing another one this Friday. And I think we'll be on Scotland Friday, give or take. It'll either be Scotland outside of the haggis feed time, just so that way I have a low chance of losing a haggis. But I do love that map, so we might play a little bit on that one. But we'll see. There's a teeny tiny level 3. Alright, man. Sounds good, Colton. I'll see you in a few minutes, buddy. Yeah, I think it's just me and one other person on the map right now. Bunch of lings everywhere. Not a whole lot to speak of as far as reindeer. What's up, Trevor? What's up, Lore? Guys, I just want to let you know that I am currently live on YouTube. My name is D-Train Games, and we are celebrating Christmas by letting people come onto my map and hunt reindeer. I just ask that you guys, if you see anything that could be a super rare or a great one, please let me know about those, because obviously I don't want to lose those. But everything else is fair game. Gold rares and below, my diamonds, those can all be yours. You can take home whatever you want. Just don't destroy my zones, and let me know if you see a super rare or a great one. Otherwise, everything else is fair game. And if you have any... Go ahead. Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Well, that sounds good, buddy. Sounds good. If you have any questions for me or anything, just let me know. Okay, so right now, the drink zones you'll find is going to be reindeer, because obviously we're celebrating Christmas, so it's during the reindeer drink time. If you open up your map and you look, you see all the white river areas? Okay, you're fine then. Well, like I said, just the middle part, the pond's kind of in the middle of the map, and the far right-hand side is where you'll find reindeer, along with the entire river. So, like, anywhere on the river on the map, you should be able to find some reindeer. I'm kind of am. I'm up here by Lova Hill. I'm like at the top middle of the map. There's like a, I don't know if you have my waypoints turned on, but I can turn on a waypoint and show you which one I'm near. But like I said, just make sure that you hunt apart from everybody though, so that way you don't spook off other people's animals though. Okay. Yes, that is me. Yep, that's me. But yeah, we are currently live. My name is like I said, my name is D-Train Games. Just to give you some background on me, I have one of every great one in the game except for the whitetail, which I have 3 of, and there's only a couple of great ones I didn't really want to pursue, but I do have most of them. And I have been playing the game since launch. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I don't mind to help. But yeah, that is me. Are you needing me to put you down a tent or something so you can come to the outpost, or was you needing something, or you just want to see where I was? Okay, man. Yeah, where are you at? Let me see where you're at, actually. I can guide you right to one. Okay, so Trevor, if you look straight above you, do you have my waypoints turned on where you can see my waypoints? Okay, so I'm gonna put you a waypoint. If you just turn to your left and then run straight, you'll come across a few ponds. If you open the map and look above you, there's some ponds up above you. Check all of those ponds, because I think that I have reindeer zones on them. And then up the right, like sort of in the middle, I'll have a waypoint for you, and that's where the closest outpost is. You'll open up the map, go to the multiplayer tab, select the person's name, so my name, and then you should have an option to turn on waypoints, like to show their waypoints, I'm pretty sure. If not, just open your map. There should be there should be like a green question mark up above you, and there's also like a little binoculars looking thing. If you grab the binoculars looking thing, which is a lookout point, it'll then show you where the outpost is on your map. It's already up. It should be behind you. There's like 3 of you all in one little spot right now, but it should be like behind you, and I have the waypoint on. Do you see it? Okay, let me replace it then. Give me 1 second. Let me take it off and put it back on and see if that fixes it. Okay, now look. You see? Alright, yep, just go straight to that, Yep, and then also there's a lookout point to them that's beside you on the map as well. It should look like a little green, like binoculars looking. Yeah, go claim that. Yeah, go claim that one, and then it'll show you the stuff. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, well then I'll treat you like a veteran then, and not like a newcomer then. Like I said, I was just trying to help. I didn't mean to give you stuff you already knew. You wouldn't believe how many new people end up on the map, though. A lot of my subscribers and stuff that are on my channel are people that I have some veterans, but I also have some people that are brand new. So we're meeting you for the first time. If I'm ever trying to help you too much, just let me know. All right, man. Okay, just for future reference, the other maps I would highly recommend you getting, just because they give a lot of money and they're a lot of fun. Te Awaroa is extremely good because it's the best map right now for grinding red deer. Yeah. That one is like the best map for fallow deer and red deer, so if you're wanting to do the great one grinds for either the fallow deer or the red deer, that map still reigns supreme. Oh yeah, you're fine. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, but all the animals in that map though are $1,000 a piece though. Like it's a lot of money. And then also, Emerald Coast is the same way. It has a lot of good deer species, and they're all like 1,000 to 1,200 a piece. And then, yeah, I gotcha. And then also the two newest maps are really good. Ski Ridge is amazing, and then their newest map is another one of those maps that's mostly a small game map, but it does have some big game. And all the species on that map that you shoot will be $1,000 or more as well in Scotland. So those are the maps that I would recommend you getting in the future, if you are looking to get other maps. It is really good. It's a very, very fun map. I've been trying to get the, I don't know if you've heard about it, but I've been trying to get the wild haggis here for the past 3 days. Let me see. Colton's having trouble getting in on the map. I don't know, Colton. Some people just left, so if you want to try again, Colton, you can try to come back in. It may have been a connection issue. I really have no idea, buddy. Colton Crane's one of my mods, and he's trying to get in to hunt with us, but it's not letting him for whatever reason. It's okay. Okay. Shoot him in the butt, make him have a hard time sitting down. Oh goodness. I've had a couple of things like that happen recently. The biggest thing for me is like trying to shoot a certain animal, but you don't realize that you're using the wrong caliber. like I'm so used to using the 375 that I'll use it on like smaller game whenever I should have used the 308 or the 7 mil. I haven't been on South Sweden in a long time. I think that South Sweden was my great one before my most recent one, and it was also one of my longest grinds at 3,700 kills. But it's been a while since I've been on that map. I do love it. What is it? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second and I can tell you. 1 second. I'll look it up for you. I don't hunt them very often, so I'd have to look it up myself. Give me 1 second. Let's see. If you guys don't have the app, by the way, the COTW companion app or Call of the Wild companion app is amazing. If you guys don't have it. Yeah. Yeah. 27.9 is diamond, Smeds. 27.9. No problem, man. Not a problem at all. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the waypoint since you found it, okay? Oh, gotcha. Alright. Sounds good. Trevor, do you have a trophy lodge, by the way, and do you have plenty of animals in it? Okay, so the reason, yeah, you'd have. Oh, okay. Well, you're fine. Do you have like any rares or anything? Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, the reason why I was saying is that I was going to invite you to be part of our Trophy Lodge tours. Right now on my channel, anybody who wants me to come to their Trophy Lodge on PlayStation 5, I will actually come and visit their lodge, and then I'll pick a trophy. I do. That's what I play everything on PS5. We do mostly Call of the Wild here on my channel, but I also branch out at times and play Deer Hunting Camp. I also play Fishing Planet, and then I play Marvel Rivals, and every so often I'll also do playthroughs of my favorite Storyliner games. But it is mostly a Call of the Wild channel. Unfortunately, no, because of the fact that I am a content creator, I can't really friend anybody unless I know them personally. But like I said, and to make up for anybody who wants to subscribe to my channel, we do multiplayer streams once per month where I'll actually open up my maps and play with you guys just like we're doing now. This month, of course, it's Christmas, so I'm doing two of them. I'm doing one today, and then I'm gonna do another one next week on the last day of the week I can stream. And then also I do like community events with you guys every so often, such as like where I'm doing the Trophy Lodge tours right now and the favorite trophy competition. So like I said, I don't add anybody necessarily, but I am going to have a Discord hopefully up on the channel at least by the end of the month. And if I can, if it's not going to be by the end of the month, it'll be early January. I'm going to have a Discord up, and anybody will be allowed to join those. But yeah, I can't like directly friend people onto PlayStation just because of privacy reasons. But but I try to stream them 3 days a week if I can, and and they're all long streams, so it's like 3 to 4 hours a piece, and I'm mostly a grinder, but every so often I will do some free roam. So people have asked me before like what's my style, and I say it's a cross between Scarecrow and Flinter, where it's like I'm mostly a grinder, but I do also like to get out on multiplayer at sometimes in hunts as well. I just don't have any content on it just yet. Uh, so I don't know which ones you have, but currently I'm using the Virant 22, the 375, and also the 308. Uh-huh. Yeah. So basically a 300, a 308, a 7 millimeter. Let me see what else is good for this map. The 243, the 357. Because this map is mostly a big game map with a few medium game. So basically, just like as long as you have the 243, a good gun for 4 to 6 range animals, and then a good gun for 7 to 9, you should be fine. Okay, that would be fine for reindeer. So if you're talking like base game weapons, of course the best one that you can have, even though it's single shot, would be the 7 millimeter, because that would actually like take care of every animal on the map right now. Because the 7 mil it covers 4 through 9, so you could just use that one rifle for everything if you wanted to. I'm trying to think. Oh, you're fine. Like I said, I'm just naming different guns to help you out. Okay. You don't have to list all of your. You won't need to list all of your guns to me. What I can tell you that what you will need for this map, I would highly recommend the Zarza 308, because that is going to be your best gun for getting full credit on the reindeer. And then if you have a gun that's meant for 7 to 9 class animals, just use whatever gun you have that can cover the 7 to 9 in case you run into a moose. But right now, like I said, we're going to be focusing. Go ahead. Yeah. Well, classes 4 through 6. Yeah, but like I said, we're only going to be focusing reindeer today. So like I said, if you just use the 308, that should be the only gun you need today. Is the 308 because like I said, you might run into a moose, but if you're not interested in moose hunting, then you just need your 308 and you'll be fine. Yeah, and just make sure you make your shots count because reindeer, if you hit them in the shoulder, you have to be like I think with the 308 you need to be at 200 like 200 yards and below to penetrate the shoulder. So try your best to make sure it's a broadside shot and you hit them directly in the lung right behind the shoulder, if you can. It's if you can't. Oh, you mean in real life or you mean on here? Oh no, it's because I'm in control of the multiplayer map. Only I can change the time. Right now it's reindeer drink time, so there's no reason for me to change it just yet. You see what I'm saying? So whenever, yeah, right now it's 6:43. So at 8 o'clock I'll be resetting time again to restart the reindeer hunt. So we'll go to 8 o'clock, and then from there I'll set it back to like 4:30 in the morning, and then we'll just do it again. Oh yeah, you're fine, man. Yeah, like I said, yeah, I'm brand new to multiplayer myself. Like I said, I'm mostly a single player person. Because where I'm mainly a grinder. But like I said, whenever we have our multiplayer streams, that's like the only like experience with multiplayer that I get. So I'm still learning a little bit myself. But yeah, it's whoever opens up the map, they will have control of the map. And say that I left, right? If I leave, it will give somebody at random the control of the map, and then that person will be able to change time for 15 minutes in real life. And then after 15 minutes, it will then boot everybody off the map because I'm gone. You see how that works? So as long as I'm on the map will stay open, and I will be in control of it at all times. And then whenever I leave, it'll stay open for an extra 15 minutes, and it'll randomly choose somebody on the map to be the person in control of the map for the next 15 minutes. Some of my jokes, but they don't always land. Uh, all you got to do is just go back to one of the outposts, and you can buy it from the equipment thing. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that. Yeah, I thought you was indirectly letting me know that you didn't know how to get it, but that's fine. Like I said, I sometimes I try to help whenever it's not needed. So. Oh, you're good. What's up, Mary? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm talking to somebody in chat. Welcome to the stream, Mary. Yes, you can join. It is my name on YouTube is the same on the Hunter Call of the Wild. So if you go to the multiplayers and refresh it, it should say D-Train Games on my map, and it is open to the public for 6 people, so me and 5 others. So if the map is full, unfortunately, you have to wait for somebody to leave. But yes, it is open to the public, and you can join at any point. And I also play exclusively on the PS5, so everything on my channel is through the PlayStation. But yes, you can absolutely join. All right, what you saying, Trevor? I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I was supposed to buy the DLC for the 357 before I started my stream today, so I'd have like a medium game gun. I actually have been using the 243 for the entire week and decided to wait until I ran out of ammo with it before I bought the new DLC because once I retired the 243, I wasn't going to go back to it. And and I ended up starting the stream before buying the DLC today, so now I'm just forced to hunt big game only today, which is fine with me. But I was kind of hoping to try 357 out, but whatever. um, yeah, I gotcha. Well, yeah, that happens sometimes. So sometimes you'll just end up, like I said, you'll have things like that happen. Sometimes you'll end up going into the woods and you'll have the guns with you, but not the ammo. Sometimes you'll forget to grab your scopes. I mean, everybody has boneheaded moments in the game at some point. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've had that happen to me several times. I mean, even for somebody like myself who's played the game for 4,000 hours, I'm actually 4,500 now, but you know, combined between the PS4 and the PS5, I still to this day make boneheaded mistakes. My people know on my stream that if I'm doing a grind session where it's like I'm gonna be grinding for a great one the entire time, like for the first 20 minutes, my shot is gonna be iffy. If that makes sense. If I haven't played Call of the Wild in a couple of days and I come on and start grinding whatever I'm grinding for, most of the time my shot is just not all the way there, and then it takes like 20 minutes or so for me to start getting back in the rhythm of things. And then of course, you know, people always forget stuff or get carried away doing something whenever they meant to do something else. So it happens, man. Oh, congratulations, man! What'd you get? Oh, that's not bad though. I mean, I take it. Well, golly, mine's already almost over. My season in Kentucky it ends in January, and it started back in September. Oh, okay. Well, what did you say, Smeds, about the first time ever? You and Trevor kind of combined there, where you guys were trying to talk at the same time. What'd you say? Well, you're allowed to hunt any day any day of the year in Kentucky. Like there isn't any days that you're not allowed to hunt. But depending on what region of Kentucky you live in, will depend on what animals you're allowed to kill. So like my region, you're allowed a doe and a buck, or excuse me, three does and one buck. However, the two of the does have to come by archery, and only one can come by rifle, and then your buck can come by any means. Whereas if I were literally just 30 minutes away from where I live right now, it actually would change and make it one buck and one doe for the entire year, and only the buck could be taken by rifle. So it's kind of interesting how each state varies. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Oh, you're fine, man. Kill whatever you guys like. Like I said, just don't destroy my zones for everybody who's out there. Like I said, the only two rules that I have for anybody on my maps is a super rares and great ones are off the table. If you guys happen to see one of those, please let me know about it. Well, that's quite a big difference. I'm gonna shoot this bobcat. Turns out to be a brown. How do you get a brown bear and a bobcat? But, but like I said, guys, great. No, I don't have anybody's waypoints turned on. What's up, Miller? But hang on a second, Trevor. What is it, Miller? Where are you? You're allowed to hunt wherever you want, just as long as you're away from other people. But yeah, you can hunt whatever you want, wherever you want. Just keep your distance from other people. And if you see a deer, an animal that could be a super rare or a great, you're allowed to take any gold rare and below and any diamond. However, if you see a super rare potential, an animal that could be a rare diamond, or if you see a great one, that is off limits. And also try not to destroy my zone. So only one animal or two out of each zone you find. Okay. Oh, nice. What did you hit him? Did you? Well, maybe today's the day. You never know what's out there. Gotta look and hope. You know. Okay. Like I said, just be careful with the pressure, guys. I don't want any of my zones to get destroyed. Okay. You're more than welcome to shoot whatever you want. Just make sure that you watch my pressure on my hunting zones. Okay. That's an exception. That's an exception. If you're getting attacked by wolves, just go ahead and defend yourself if you can. I don't mind in that instance, because obviously you're being attacked. But if they start to run away, just let them go, okay? Colton, one of my mods just said that his HM is finally popping off on his board. He just got 2 diamonds in one run. That is crazy, Colton. Let's go, man. Also, Miller, oh, you're fine, man. But just to give you guys a little bit of a background, my name is D-Train Games. I am a YouTuber trying to make it big on YouTube as we all do. I'm currently live on YouTube, and we're celebrating Christmas today. We're doing trophy lodge tours as well as my favorite trophy competition. And yeah, you probably have. Like I said, some of my shorts especially have been doing pretty well here lately. Oh, I appreciate it, man. But yeah, at the end of every month we do multiplayer sessions just like we're doing today, but it's Christmas, so I'm doing 2 this month. So we're doing one today for Christmas, and then we're gonna do another one next week. We'll be on a different map next week though. We're just doing reindeer hunts because obviously it's Christmas. But and I try to stream 3 days a week, and I also have one of every great one in the game except the whitetail, which I have 3 of. So if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask. And also, if you guys are interested in Call of the Wild content, playthroughs, some Marvel Rivals, and a few other games that I play, I do it all on my channel at D-Train Games. I appreciate your all support if you guys want to subscribe. Oh, you're fine, man. Like I said, I mean, even if you're just watching my stuff and you can't subscribe, I mean, it still helps. Just being there watching the videos, the watch time actually does help me grow. So, like I said, I appreciate any support people want to give. What is it, Trevor? So, 1 second, Miller. What was it? What was it, Trevor? Hey guys, you're all 3 talking at the same time. Let me talk to Miller first, then I'll get to the rest of you, okay? So what is it, Miller? Okay, so Miller, the only way that if you know that you're looking at a diamond brown bear is if it's non-legendary. So if you spot it and it says non-legendary, that means that it has a chance to make diamonds. Oh, you're fine. So if you spot a brown bear and it shows non-legendary, that is how you know you're looking at a potential diamond. If you see a reindeer and it says 5 medium, then that's a potential diamond reindeer, okay? But I have no idea what's on my map, so I can't tell you where what is. I really have no idea what's out here. Okay, so hang on 1 second, Miller. Trevor, you were next. What you're saying, man? Okay, well, at least you got it. Nice. Okay. And, Smed... Oh, nice. And Smeds, you were saying... You're going next, because I saw you wanting to talk to me as well. Smeds, what were you saying, man? Yeah, if you guys try to talk over each other, or if you notice that somebody else's microphone is on the side of your screen, try not to speak because it will clash together and we won't be able to hear anything you're saying. So, with that being said, make sure that you guys are muting your mics between talking to me. So mute your mic if you're not needing to say anything, and then whenever you need to talk to me again, unmute your mic and let me know. Because that way you'll have a less chance of the game crashing out whenever other people are trying to speak. What's it doing? What's it doing? What's the glitch? Well, that's interesting. Maybe you should shoot him and put him out of his misery. I have no idea. Double tap, let's go. 2 level 4s bit the dust. Okay, man. You don't gotta tell me every step of the way, buddy. But I got you. He's just jamming. Trevor, you needing to say something to me? I've noticed that your mic has came up every so often. Okay, do you mind to mute your mic then unless you need to speak to me, just so that way it won't keep doing it? Okay, because it does hurt my ears, guys. Whenever the mics clash like that, it does come back as like a bad feed to my headset. So make sure that you guys are muting your mics between speaking, okay? Only unmute if you need anything to say to me. But how's everybody in chat doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry I'm not reading it too much. As you guys know, multiplayer, I try to focus more on the people that's on the maps with me. But hopefully everybody in chat is still doing good today. Let's see. That's awesome, Colton. I'm glad to hear it's doing good, man. But yeah, guys, as I was saying, just to reiterate, I know I've said it a couple of times, but I just really want to make sure you guys understand. For anybody who's currently on my map, anything is fair game except for diamond potential rares. So if you see a non-legendary bear, a 5 medium reindeer, and it looks like it's a rare color, like an albino or piebald or anything, that would be off limits. Let me know about that so that way I can get it. But if you guys see a gold scoring rare or below, that is all fair game, along with any diamonds. So just normal diamonds and gold rares and below. You guys are more than welcome to shoot any of those. I think that's a good meet in the middle. But just no great ones, no super rares. Everything else you're more than welcome to take home with you. We're gonna go ahead and reset time, guys. For everybody who's wondering, we only got 10 minutes of in-game time left, so we're gonna reset time. You taught your dog to sit yesterday? You're so happy? That's awesome, Colton. Who said you couldn't teach an old dog new tricks, right, man? Archer, I'm gonna give you. Yo, what's going on, Archer? That's enough of that. Yes. No, you can take whatever you want. Just make sure there's nobody around you, because if you're within 300 yards of somebody, you will spook off their animals. So just as long as you're away from everybody, I don't care if you take a four-wheeler. And also, don't forget that you need to put a waypoint on whatever pond you're going to or whatever, and make sure that you don't exceed 320 yards. If you get closer than 320 yards, you'll spook whatever's there. Okay. Yep. Yeah. And for everybody on the map, I'm sorry about that, whoever that Archer person was, but I did kick them because they were just wanting to troll. So they just came on here and just started blabbering crap on the mic, so that ain't going to be tolerated. Just want to apologize to everybody for that one. Oh, really? I ran out of breath right as soon as I wanted to shoot. You serious? Whatever. I'll let that bear go. Well, Miller, I tell you what, man. If I come across a legendary bear or a 5 medium reindeer, I'll let you have it. How about that? I'll see what I can do. I'll have to get pretty far away from the animal if I'm going to lay the tent down, but you might be able to get to the outpost that's next to me. Not a problem, man. It's a 9-month-old dog named Tara for a reason. What's the reason, man? If you mind me asking. That's Colton. I'm Colton Crane. He's one of my mods on my channel. He's talking to me on the live chat. He tried to get in to hunt with us today, but for some weird reason it wouldn't let him connect to the map. So he's just grinding boar and talking to us through the live chat. I really appreciate it. I'm thinking you're talking shorts because my full length videos haven't been doing too well, but my shorts are usually pretty successful. Well, I appreciate you, man. I think that what I'm most proud about on my channel is my live streams, my shorts, and my playthroughs. Those are my favorite storyliner games. Those are the ones that I've had most success with. But I really do appreciate you. But like I said, if I find a five medium reindeer or a legendary bear, it does not guarantee that it's a diamond, but I'll let you shoot it in case it is one, okay? Yeah, you're fine, man. What's up, pro gamer? Welcome to the map, man. My name is D-Train Games. I'm currently live streaming on YouTube. Feel free to hunt whatever you want, however you want. Just stay away from other hunters. And if you see a super rare or a great one, please let me know about those, as those are off limits. However, everything else is fair game. So gold rares and below, and all diamonds are free. You're free to take those home with you. Otherwise, hope you have a good time here today. And also, I'm gonna try not to destroy any of my zones. So watch your hunting pressure, okay? So basically, if you notice it's really light pink or starting to turn like a pink color, then you don't want to shoot anything else. You're only able to take 3 animals out of one zone before the zone gets destroyed. So make sure you're only shooting 1 out of each zone, or make it 2 if there's no pressure at all. So if there's no pressure, you're allowed to take 2. If there's a little bit of pressure, just take 1. And if there's a bright pink pressure or a really dark or a really like purplish pink, don't shoot anything. I appreciate it. I'm sorry? I'm exclusive to YouTube for now, and I'm a 521 subscribers strong. I've been doing this for about 2 years, but I was discovered in 2025, so I went from 100 to 520 this 1 year alone. But yeah, I'm always on YouTube, and I play exclusively on the PlayStation. My channel is mainly a Call of the Wild channel, but we also do fishing planets. We do deer hunting camp, and we also do some playthroughs of my favorite storyliners every so often as well. And I've also been trying to throw in some Marvel Rivals because I play that game a lot as well too. But it is mainly a Call of the Wild and a hunting and fishing channel though. That's what most of my stuff on my channel is. In case you guys are wondering, I'm talking to somebody in live chat. If you leave her by herself for 5 minutes, she'd tear up the house, and we were right beside her when she tried to bite you and steal my plushies for some reason. And she bullies your other dogs, so you named her Tara. I don't blame you. Oh, that's hilarious. Hey Miller, it's picking up background noise in your mic. Do you mind to mute your mic unless you need to speak to me, please? Yeah, it's picking up like a hum. No, you're fine. It's just picking up a humming in the background, and if anybody tries to talk, it's gonna blare them out. Oh, you're fine. Pro Gamer, I saw that your mic popped up there for a split second. Were you needing to tell me something or ask me something? Okay. Alright then, sounds good. I just wanted to make sure. Fun fact, goats love bananas. I DKY, but if I have one, they do insane. That's interesting. My wife is crazy about bananas, or no, excuse me, not bananas. My wife is crazy about goats, Raven. So if we ever get a goat in our lifetime, I'll make sure that she knows they like bananas. Yeah, Colton, your dog does sound like she's a crazy dog, man. And also, guys, I do this every so often during the multiplayer streams, so if you guys have heard this, just let it go through winter and out the other. But there is a few other new people here on the stream. So my name is D-Train Games. I've been doing YouTube for about 2 years now. I'm trying to obviously grow pretty big if I can. I have one of every great one in the game except the whitetail, which I have 3 of. And I've been hunting on this game for 4,500 hours ever since the game launched in 2017. So if you guys are interested in coming to the channel, see what kind of content we have, and you like what's there, I'd really appreciate your support by subscribing and liking the videos. And then also, guys, we do these multiplayer streams one time every single month. So at the end of every month, I'll open up my maps to the public and actually play with my subscribers and anybody else out there who wants to play. So if you guys are interested in that, I really appreciate your support. Otherwise, I just hope you guys have a good time here today. And if you have any questions or want to talk to me, just feel free to. I did just say 4,500 hours. That's combined between whenever I was on PS4 and whenever I switched to PS5. So on the PS4, I maxed out at like 2,300, I believe, and then I've been playing for like another 25 or 27 since I've had the PlayStation. So I'm roughly about 45 to 4,700. Well, I've had my PlayStation 5, I think, for about 2.5 to 3 years now. But you got to keep in mind that I played this game since it launched in 2017 on the PS4, and that's really where most of my time comes from. And plus, golly, man. But yeah, like I said, that's mainly what it's around. Let's see, what is that one? That's not a bad one. But yeah, I'm mostly a grinder, but I do like to do some free roam on my own time. I've actually been trying to get the wild haggis for the past 3 or 4 days now off Scotland. I've killed. Yeah, I've been killing quite a bit. I just haven't seen one yet. I've had my dog tracking medium animals, and I've been just popping whatever I can here and there. Embarrassingly, I meant to buy the 357 today before I opened up my stream because I ran out of ammo with the 243 and decided to retire it. And I was just going to move on to the 357, and I forgot to get the DLC before I started the stream today, so I'm just going to have to focus on big game. But 357, it's the new pump action rifle in the most recent weapons pack. It's better. I think there's a 357. I think there's a 357 and a 457, but I don't think there's a 2. The 357 is a big game rifle, and then the 457 is meant for a medium game. Oh goodness. One of my subscribers, I believe it was, I could get this wrong, and if I am wrong in chat, just correct me, guys. But I believe it was I'm not going to guess who it was because it's been about a month or 2 ago. But we were hunting on Alaska before the Great One Wolf. We were doing a multiplayer stream, and one of my subscribers wanted me to come down and see what they found. And there was literally a caribou standing on the back of a grizzly bear, and in front of the grizzly bear was two caribou watching them. That's the craziest thing. I actually have it on the channel. You'd have to go back on my shorts to see it. But it is in the shorts playlist. But literally, he was just standing on top of a black bear, and then across from him, standing on top of the black bear, was a caribou standing on top of another grizzly. I said black bear. I meant to say grizzly bear, but you know what I meant. But yeah, that was hilarious. That was one of the funniest glitches I've ever seen. Let's see. Yeah, that's the Teawara. Like, if you guys are needing the maps that will give you the most money, I've always told people it's Emerald Coast, and this does not go in any particular order, by the way. They're all really good. But Emerald Coast, Teawara, Scotland, and Ski Ridge, in my opinion, are the best maps in the game for money right now, and enjoyment as well. Like, if you're really wanting to get the most best bang for your buck, where it's fun and every animal's like $1,000 a pop, those 4 are the best 4 in the game, in my opinion. Yeah, that's true too, Trevor. Yeah, Trevor's made a good point too. South Sweeson is really good for like small game. Yeah, like I said, South Sweeson is mainly just for those small game hunters, but it's really good too. I was just naming maps that had both big game and small game. 22. Yep, very true. I actually got my great one pheasant off that map, and it was one of my hardest grinds. It took 3,700 kills to get that pheasant. Yeah, I mainly just grind whenever I'm live streaming. Usually, I don't really do very much Call of the Wild actually off stream. Usually, well, I do. I've actually been playing quite heavily here lately, but Resident Evil 9 is coming out in February, and in January my channel will be releasing my playthrough of Resident Evil 4 remake ahead of it, and then we'll be doing another playthrough of RE9 Requiem whenever that comes out. And then we'll be going back to just like that's kind of how the channel runs. It's mostly a Call of the Wild channel, but every so often you'll have extra content that is not relevant to it. I couldn't get the word out, but Resident Evil is a mature game, so I'm pretty sure it may not be something you're interested in, but it's a horror style game. I released Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 recently, but I also have like games like Spider-Man, Batman. I have Tomb Raider. I have a bunch of different storyliner games on my channel that I love to making playthroughs of, where I basically take the game and turn it into a movie. So, but like I said, this is a hunting and fishing channel though. That is 80% of what the channel is. Just every so often I like to branch out and do some other games. So we'll do some Marvel Rivals sometimes. Sometimes we'll do playthroughs. But yeah, let's see. Hey, Pro, I just want to let you know, man, you don't have to let everybody know every single step of the way of your hunt, man. I'm not annoyed or anything. I'm just saying there might be other people wanting to talk to me, and if you're constantly telling me every single thing that you're saying or doing, they won't have any chances to speak. So unless you need me for any reason, I'm gonna keep your mic muted. But if you see anything cool or you need to ask me any questions or anything, you feel free to unmute and let me know. Okay? Let's see. Raven, I don't know if you're in the chat or not, buddy, but are you going to be able to join us today? I didn't know. I was just putting that out there. I don't know if you're in the chat or not, but I figured I'd ask. Colton tried to join, but he couldn't get in. Anybody who's currently in the chat, my YouTube is only showing there's 2 people in there right now, but if there is anybody else watching and you guys want to play with us, there is still 3 other slots available at the moment. So if anybody wants to join the map, you can feel free to join. You have to be on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, but you can join if you guys want to. It's kind of nice for us 3, though, at the moment. Makes it to where we can just kind of chill and just hang out. Yeah, we'll be doing Resident Evil in January, and then we're doing Resident Evil 9 whenever it launches in February, and then from there we'll take a break from the horror games and just go back to like more chill games. Well, not really chill, but you know, Batman, the Lego Batman game is coming out this year, and I'll be playing that one on the channel. And then later this year there'll be Tomb Raider, so the new Tomb Raider remake is going to come out, and I'm obviously going to play it. And then Wolverine at the end of the year is going to be coming out, so we got a lot of cool playthroughs coming to the channel this year. I'm excited for them. $370 to 400 yards away. Let's see if I can nail this sucker. As long as he doesn't turn on me, which he is. Go figure. Where did he go? There he is. Nailed him. What's up, Little J and Dune? Just want to let you guys know that I am currently live streaming on YouTube. My name is D-Train Games. We're celebrating today with a multiplayer stream today by hunting reindeer, celebrating Christmas. You guys are welcome to take home gold rares and below, and also diamonds. But if you see a super rare potential animal or a great one, I would really appreciate it if you guys would let me know about those, so I wouldn't lose those trophies. But other than that, though, you guys are more than welcome to take anything else, and also make sure you guys watch your hunting pressure. But I hope you guys have a good time here today. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm trying to track down, I'm trying to find this little caribou here that I just shot. Caribou, reindeer, whatever. Finding some decent caribous today, but nothing that's like no rares, no diamonds yet. Yeah, I think the only rare that I have is a piebald. I have a piebald reindeer and I have a piebald caribou, but I've never been able to get anything else other than that color. Pro, your mic cut out on you. I heard you say you had a melanistic and then you went totally silent. Try to tell me that again. Reindeer? Well, that's not bad at all, man. Well, there really isn't really a good or bad at the game. Really, all it comes down to is just how well you shoot your guns and learning how to sneak up to animals and be able to get shots off on them. That's really all it really is. This is one of those games that's like really chill, and it's not really skill based as much as it is just you have to have determination, patience, and you also have to have a decent aim so that way whenever you hit the animals, you'll know where your bullet's going. But other than that, though, I mean, that's really all the game really requires. The only way you can really get, so I've only gotten one great one that was not by grinding, and it was actually by accident, and it's my fastest grind to date at 5 kills. I had never visited my Mississippi map ever. I went to my Mississippi map and I had never hunted on there before. I had it on the PS4 days, like back when they launched it on the PS4. I'd played on it plenty back then, but I'd never touched it on my PlayStation on the side, so or PS5 on my account. So whenever I went in there, my map was totally undiscovered. So I just started discovering a whitetail zone, so because I was going to do a grind on there. And the 5th buck that I shot, because I was taking 1 buck out of every zone that I'd find, unless it was already herd managed. But I was taking 1 buck per zone, and the 5th buck that I shot came back as a great one. I didn't even have to grind. It was really, I literally killed 5 deer off the map, and the 5th buck just randomly came back as a big rat great one. So I didn't even have to grind off that map to get it. Yep, I have 2 big racks and I have 1 cluster rack. The cluster rack is the one I got most recently, and I got it off one of the hardest maps on the game to get the grind on, New England Mountains. I actually got that one off that map. So what is it? Oh, you mean on? Are you So the way that I did the grind in New England is I herd managed all of the ponds, and then I just didn't even touch the river. So I herd managed all the ponds, and then I chose 8 zones on the river that I loved the most, and I just grinded those 8 zones, and that's all I did. It was my 2nd longest grind to date. It took 3,100 kills on the dot. I was actually at 3,099, went to one of my zones, and he was just standing there. He walked right out from the woods. It was perfect. The short is on my channel. If you're going to go and watch me see the animal, and then the actual live stream where I killed him is on the channel as well. But yeah, I have my channel very well organized. So if you guys go to my channel and go to my playlists, I have all the Call of the Wild streams, all of the shorts, and all the videos that I've made, and that's for all the games that I play. You just rubbed your dog's belly, and then she passed out on my bed. Oh my goodness. You must have gotten to the sweet spot there, Colton. Yeah, my dog actually. I mean, what dog doesn't like its belly rubbed? But our dog, her favorite place actually to be rubbed on is her butt. Like she likes you to scratch her hips. That's her favorite place in the world to be scratched. My shot's pretty on fire today. I don't think I've missed any shots, actually, that I've taken. I think there's one animal I made a bad shot on, and the rest of them I hit the bobbles. That ain't bad. Yeah, both of your dogs also love butt scratches. Yeah, I know. I don't understand dogs sometimes. I guess they just really like their butts being scratched. I don't know. Miller, what happened? You got defeated. He fell off the side of the map and was too embarrassed, so he had to leave. Oh gosh, he got defeated by gravity, and then he left the map. I know that probably wasn't his intentions. That's just the way that it looked. It looked like he fell off the map and was so embarrassed by it, he just left. I'm sure that's not what he actually did, but that's just what it seemed like. He got defeated by gravity. Left the session. What's up, Gunsmoke? It's going good, man. My map is open to the public. It's a medved, and you can join if you want to, buddy. We have plenty of spaces available right now. I think, or no, never mind. We have 1 space available at the moment. So there's me and 5 others, and there's currently me and 4. So if you want to join, there's 1 space available. Okay, so I gotta ask. So I will answer your question, but I actually have to ask you a couple questions in return, so I know exactly how to answer this one. Are you talking about for grinding, or are you talking about for free roaming? So currently my favorite free roam map is actually Scotland. I've been on that map a lot lately, but I also really love Ski Ridge. I love Emerald Coast, and I also really like Silver Ridge Peaks. Those are probably my top 4, It's probably those. For grinding, I will say that I love... I mean, New England is actually underrated for whitetail, so that's actually been one of my favorites lately. But for grinding, I would have to say probably Revontilli Coast, Teawara, Teawaroa, whatever you want to call that one. I really like a Ski Ridge for the mule deer, and I'm trying to think of what else. I've grinded on so many, and then it just depends on what animal I'm grinding for to really choose which map is my favorite. But those are some of my favorites. I will say that my favorite great one though is the moose. The moose is still my favorite great one in the game, but it's closely followed. Yeah, but it's closely followed by the mule deer. The mule deer and the moose are my two favorites in the game at the moment. And I will say that the one animal that has a great one that has no complaints from me is the whitetail. That is the one great one that I actually like all the racks for. For all the other animals in the game, there's always that one particular rack or fur color that I really don't care much about. But whitetail only have one fur color, so they are currently my one great one in the game that I actually have no nitpicks for. As I love all the racks for the whitetail. What's up, Zada? What's up, Zada? For anybody that's new joining the map, my name is D-Train Games. I am currently live on YouTube. I've been doing this for about 2 years. This year I went from 100 subscribers up to 521. And if you guys have any questions for me, I've been playing the game for over 4,000 hours, and I have one of every great one in the game except for the whitetail, which I have 3 of. So if anybody has any questions for me, feel free to. Super rares and great ones are off limits. If you guys see any one of those, please let me know about it. But gold rares and below and any diamonds you guys find are more than welcome to take home with you. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And I'd also appreciate your support on YouTube if you guys want to subscribe. Otherwise, just have fun. I don't think that spirit is rare for brown bears. I always forget. Gotcha. Yeah, I just searched the color on them. The Call of the Wild Companion app, and it said that it was a uncommon, so that's fine. Alrighty then, moving on. Okay, thanks, Colton. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, Colton's like the community black bear specialist, or bear specialist in general. He has so many good great one black bears, and we're currently doing competitions on my channel right now that will end next week. But we're currently doing my favorite trophy lodge channel. So anybody that's on PlayStation 5 or 4, I'm gonna go to their lodges, and if they have like plenty of animals, I'll go and look at their lodges in person, and they'll get to compete. And then if you have any really cool trophies that you want to compete for my favorite trophy competition, that is also going on. So and I've been to his trophy lodge, and it's insane. Hey, thank you, little Jay. I appreciate it. That was a reindeer that got away from me earlier, so I appreciate you finding it for me. I did not know what happened to that guy. I tracked him for a little bit, and I was just like, yeah, nah, I don't feel like tracking. So. Yeah, he was running away from me. I just wanted to see if I could hit him, and he was about, I think he was like 300 yards away from me, or 200 or 300, and obviously I got the lead wrong. But yeah, I thought that yeah, I was shooting him while he was trying to run from me. And whenever I saw that he had a very low bleed rate, I was just like, yeah, nah. I'm finding plenty of reindeer. I'm just not finding anything too special, unfortunately. I'm just kind of sitting here thinking right now. It's going to take about 6 to 7 minutes for me to find something. It might take about 6 to 7 seconds for me to realize what I'm looking at, and he might score somewhere between 67 points or so. If you guys get the joke, you get the joke. Oh, man. What's up, 6 Day? Welcome to the map, man. Hope you're doing well. My name is D-Train Games. I'm currently live on YouTube. If you see any super rares or great ones, those are off limits. But if you see any diamonds or gold rares and below, you're more than welcome to take home with you. And if you want to, and then right now we are currently celebrating Christmas by opening up some of my maps and letting people do a reindeer hunt with me. We do this. We do a multiplayer stream at the end of every month, and I have one of every great one in the game except a whitetail, which I have 3 of. So if you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, hope you have a good time here today. I did not hunt the red fox. I'm a very niche hunter, so there's certain animals that I really just don't have any interest in hunting for. So the ones that I would want the red fox, but I'm not the best aim at doing like quick fire shots. And you have to get both the female and the male down in order to get the respawns. And because of that reason, I just didn't have any interest in hunting for the fox. And then the black bear and the tar and the boar, I just don't have any real interest in. But I do have all the other great ones. Yeah, I'm just kind of a niche great one hunter. Like I said, I have I think that there's 10 great ones in the game, 10 or 12, somewhere around in there, and I have more than half. But yeah, the fox, the tar, the black bear, and the wild boar are the ones that I don't have a great one of, just because I just don't have any interest in it. But I do have all the others. So if you have questions about the other ones, I'll be more than happy to answer you. No, but I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm currently, I think, like 600 to 700 kills in. Like I said, I'm not really hunting it too wildly, because I just got off a 3,000 kill grind with the whitetails, so I'm just kind of taking a break from grinding in the way, and just doing some free roaming. But yeah, I will have the Great One Wolf at some point. Well, that's awesome, Zada. I appreciate your support. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking around, just shooting whatever I feel like shooting. I would not care one bit to help teach you. However, you'll have to tell me what great one you're... Hang on a second, Pro. I'm trying to answer Zada's question. Zada, you would have to tell me what great one you're going after and on what map. I do not care a bit to help you, but the only help I can really give you is if it's on a map that I've grinded them for. So I'd have to know like what species you're wanting to go after. Okay, so well, I'll just give you general tips in general. So basically, there's a 5-step rule that I always follow. Step number 1 is find all of your zones. There's a YouTuber that's actually on YouTube, and I don't mind giving him a shout out because he's incredible. His name is Willis the Gamer, and he just makes these little shorts that show specific species on a specific map, and it shows you, and he circles all of the locations that you can find that species on. So that's the number 1 step. Is I would go search what animal and on what map you're wanting to look for. Willis the Gamer, you should be able to find his shorts, and it'll show you where all the zones are on the map. So that's step 1, is find all the zones for that species that you want. Step number 2 is identify your favorite zones and your least favorite zones. Step number 3, if you're wanting to do herd management, go to the zones that you don't want to get the great one off of, or that you do not like hunting off of, and actually grind those zones first until you get all the animals to be little guys. Of course, you do need to spread out and go to your favorite zones every so often and just shoot them out. Make sure there's no small ones in those zones, so medium to large animals only in those zones. And then, so like for moose, for instance, you want to make sure that all of your moose on the map are level 2s in the spots that you do not want to get the great one from. Then you want to keep level 3s and above in your favorite zones, so that way you don't have to worry about going back to them while you're grinding these other ones. Once you get your zones down, your least favorite zones down to being level 2s or real small animals, at that point, you can then start moving your tents back to your favorite zones and start actually grinding your favorite zones as you go. So let's say that you have 5 zones that you don't want to hunt and 5 zones that you do. So you would put, excuse me, 4 and 4. So you put 4 tents on your least favorite zones and 4 tents on your favorite zones. And you would hunt first in your least favorite and shoot them down. Once you get one of those pawns to where it's little bitty things, you would take that spot up and put it on one of your favorite ones. Does that make sense? And then over time, you'll end up managing your herds. I will be trying to put some guides out next year to make more sense. But once you get your zones herd managed, at that point, you just want to keep going around in circles of your favorite zones. So you want to have at least 8 zones with 8 different pickup points, and you just want to go in circles and just shoot out all the bucks or out of those zones, all the males, and you just keep doing that over and over again, and then eventually, hopefully, your great one will show. But I know there's a lot to take in, but really, it just goes to find the zones, pick your least favorite and your favorite, herd manage down your least favorite ones first, and then from there, just proceed to go in circles over and over again in your favorite zones until the right one shows up. Okay, well, if you have any specific questions, I'll try to answer them then. Like I said, there's a lot that goes into Great One grinds. It's basically just find the zones that you want to grind in, and then just go around. Just hunt, just set the time to the beginning of the drink zone, and then just go around in circles and shoot them all out, and then do it again. But like I said, all of my shorts for all the Great One grinds that I've done, along with all the streams, are on my channel. So what the best advice that I could probably give you, Zada, is actually just go to my channel and then just pick a random stream. Okay, just one of the streams where I was doing a Great One grind for a certain species. My moose is on there along with all my other ones, and all you got to do is just go and just watch me grind, and it actually will show you how to do it just by watching somebody else do it. Does that make sense? And then, like I said, next year I am planning on doing some guides for you guys. So I'll break it down a little bit better for you guys then. Really? Didn't even see that guy there. Oh well. And I see there's a few other new people on the map. My name is D-Train Games. I have over 4,000 hours in the game, and one of every great one except the whitetail, which I have 3 of, and then a few other ones that I didn't really have any interest in hunting for. But if you guys have any questions for me, please let me know. And I hope you guys have fun here today. Like I said, you're welcome to take home any diamonds or gold rares and below. But if you guys find any great ones or any super rares, please let me know about those, because I really don't want to lose those animals. Otherwise, you can take anything else you find. Now that I think about it, Zada, I am sorry about all that information. I know that was a lot to take in. Like I said, I'll have some guides out for you guys next year, and it'll be a lot easier to follow those videos. But if you have any specific questions about what you're trying to do with your Great One grind, I'll try to answer them one at a time instead of just doing it the way I did a minute ago, because that was a confusing way for me to answer you, and I'm sorry about that. I'll try to do better if you want to ask me certain questions, like specific questions. Am I only shooting level 4s and above for reindeer? I do shoot level 3s, but only if they're pretty big. If they're really tiny level 3s, I usually just kind of leave them for everybody else. But the only herd management that I legitimately try to do is level 1s and 2s. If I was trying to get diamonds, I would leave those completely. But like I said, I want you guys to be able to shoot some stuff. So these level 3s, I just kind of leave them. But if I was doing like a grind for them, I definitely would be shooting them. But yes, for free roaming purposes, I only shoot level 4s and above. But it's not for herd management. It's just because that's just the way I like free roaming. What'd you say? I'm sorry. Nice. I just shot one myself, and I have another one out here in front of me. Well, they're not that special. To me, a mythical or a legendary are a little bit more special to me. But yeah, they're nice to find every so often. And that guy. I'm sorry. I did because my internet that I have here at the house is strong enough to hold 6 people. But if all 6 of us have dogs, it'll crash. So yeah, in order to have more people on my map, I have to disable the dogs. My internet's really good, but it's not like extremely great. And I'm trying to make sure that we all have like the best experience possible. So I can have 4 people on the map, me and 3 others, and then dogs will work just fine. But if I'm wanting to have like 6 people on the map like we have today, then I have to disable them because it causes crashes or causes a lot of glitches whenever I do that. If it wasn't for that though, I wouldn't care a bit to allow dogs. Did I just Texas heart shot that thing? I just shot a caribou through the butt, and apparently it just fell straight over. I must have hit it in the heart or got through something there. Yeah, it may have been a Texas heart shot zero. I don't know. I just thought I'd shoot it through the butt, and it fell straight down. So I don't know. I am using the 375, so it is overpowered for them. All right, see ya, pro. Have a good day, man. If there's anybody in chat that wants to hunt with us, there is some openings available at the moment. So if you guys are on PlayStation 4 or 5 and you guys want to do the hunt with me, there is some spots available. No, Ivan, the server is not full. If you want to join, you can feel free to join, man. Let me make sure of it. Yeah, there's two more positions available, so it is open. All you gotta do is go to the MedVed servers, hit refresh, and then you should see D-Train Game server, and you can just jump straight in if you want. Live comms and everything, man. Like I said, guys, no super rares and no great ones are allowed to be taken if that ever does happen. But everything else, you're more than welcome to take home with you. Is a cinnamon brown bear rare, Colton? I don't know if cinnamon is rare or not. Is cinnamon rare for brown bear? Anybody in chat? No. Okay then. Yeah, I don't hunt very many brown bears. I know that albino is rare, but that's about the only thing I know. Pinzal, if you don't mind to mute your mic, it's picking up background noises. If you don't mind to mute your mic unless you need to say something to me. It's only rare for black bear. Okay, Colton, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I've killed a spirit today and I've killed a cinnamon. And I didn't know if either one of them were rare, so. Leaving the hunt reserve. Okay, that's the end of that then. Let's go check this place out. I'm sorry? Yeah, where do you want it? We already wanted that. I have all the outposts. Is there a certain outpost that you want? Where I am? Yeah. Give me 1 second. Just make sure that you separate from me when you get here, okay? Alright, it's down. Do you see it? I'm on the far right-hand side of the map. And there's a real big lake over there, and that's where I'm at. Alright, guys, we're going to go ahead and reset time again, so that way we can refresh the reindeer time. What's up, man? How's it going? What's up? Alrighty. I'm gonna hunt the big lake. If you want to go down below me and hunt those 2 ponds, you can. You got it? No. This is my lake. You go down there. You open your map. Look, you go straight down. There's two ponds down below us. They have reindeer. You can go to that one. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start running this way. Let me see. Only 12 tents, rookie numbers. I have 269. Oh, Colton, I have a lot of tents, man. This is just my free roaming tents. Yeah, I have a bunch of them stocked up for grinding. Like I said, most of my tents are on my maps right now, where I have Great One grinds on a lot of them. So I have probably around the same number as you do, man. It's just I'm only carrying 12 because I have all my other ones set up. Don't make fun of how many tents I have on me. Hang on a second. No, I'm gonna go ahead and mute your mic. No disrespect or anything. It's just that it's picking up some background noises, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute that one. Crap. Guys, I'm very sorry to tell you this. For anybody that's on my map, I'm going to have to shut it down just for a few minutes because there is a glitch right now where I can't where it stops showing me who's on my map, and I want to make sure that I'll have full control of everybody. So I will have to leave the map for a few minutes and reset it because right now the multiplayer is having a bug where it's not letting me see everybody on the map. So I will have to leave and we'll reset everything in just a few minutes. Colton, you can't have 60, man. You're only allowed to have 16, I think, at the most. Laid down, at least. You barely have 16 yourself. You did a glitch so you can put more tents down on your map? Colton, that's called cheating, man. What's up, Wolf? Alright, guys, my map is going to go back to being live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have a super rare badger on your map? Oh my gosh, Wolf, let's go, man. Making me jealous over here, buddy. Yes, Colton, that is considered exploiting the game, and therefore it is a cheat. To all their own, though, man. What map did I just open? Where am I? Well, I'm on Hirschfelden. I literally selected Medved, and the game put me on Hirschfelden. That's not the map I wanted to open. I mean, we could use that map in the future if we wanted to, but that's not where I meant to go. Is the Discord server up yet? It is coming, guys. It is not up yet. Like I said, I'm still watching videos on how to build it, on how to build a Discord. I am planning on having it released by the end of the month if possible. If not, it's going to be early January, but it is coming very soon, guys. We will have a Discord very, very soon. Medved. 6. No dogs. Try this again, guys. Launching it again. I don't know what just happened. I chose Medved and then put me on Hirschfelden. Oh, I did have it on Hirsch? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't even notice then. My bad. Alright guys, brand new server is now open. So, if you guys are wanting to play with me and you're on PlayStation or PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, you guys are more than welcome to jump in and hunt with me. We are exclusively hunting reindeer and brown bear and stuff like that today. But you can feel more than welcome to join. But yes, Zero, it is currently open. So everybody who's wanting to hunt with me, it is now empty. So if you guys want to come and rejoin D-Train Games server, it is on the Medved servers. Just refresh until you find my name and it should let you straight in. Also, for anybody who has not participated in the Trophy Lodge tours or has not posted any pictures for favorite trophies, make sure you guys do that. Next week is the final week to participate. So we're gonna have probably 3 streams next week if possible, and only 2 of them will be involving the Trophy Lodge tours. So the winner for the Trophy Lodge tours and the trophy competition will be revealed next week, guys, as long as everything works out the way I'm planning. I didn't even see that guy over there. Yeah, guys, come and join me. Get your PlayStations turned on. Come join the fun, guys. We're killing as many reindeer as we can today. And if you guys are having any trouble with the servers letting you in or anything, let me know. But there shouldn't be any problems. I think I'm going to go down here and check out my brown bear populations. See what's going on down here. Is anybody in chat going to be joining the multiplayer stream, by the way? I see there's several people in chat. I was just wanting to know if there's anybody that's wanting to jump in and play with us. My map is back up to being live now. We experienced a bug where it stopped showing me who was all on the map. And I want to make sure that I can control everybody, so I had to reset it. You trying to join, Colton? Alright, man. Sounds good, buddy. Hopefully you can join this time, man. I don't know why it wouldn't let you earlier. I don't know if it's my internet or what it is. Well, I should be present. Try to refresh it, Colton. Try refreshing it because it should be up and running again. Unless it needs to go through the 15 minutes. I don't know if it needs a timeout for the 15 minutes before you guys can join me or not. But my map is back to being open again. Or at least it should be. Alright, Zero. Sounds good, man. I hope you guys have fun. I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. And I'll see you next week, my friend. Well, maybe not next week, but Friday. Because we will be live again Friday. Is it not working, Colton? Is there anybody else that's trying to get in on the map and it's not letting you guys join? Because I don't know why it wouldn't be letting you. But I do need to know, guys. If you can't get in the map, I need to know. Okay, Colton. Sounds good, man. Keep me in the loop. Let's see, what's the challenges for the day? Deer, ducks, wildlife. Nothing there. Shotgun, crossbow. Yeah, I don't think I'm really interested in the challenges this week. Nothing too impressive through there. No, there's nobody currently on the map right now if you're asking if Ivan's on the map. I don't know if it's working properly or not. That's why I was saying if you guys are still having problems. Because, like I said, I encountered a really bad bug a few minutes ago that that made it to where I could no longer control people that was on the map, and I had to leave and reboot my map because it wasn't letting people it wasn't showing anybody that was on there anymore. Well, I was gonna try to shoot him, but I don't know where he went. I mean, I don't have very much experience on multiplayer, so you guys tell me, would it need to go through I know there's 15 minutes before the map boots everybody off after I leave the map. Do you guys think that maybe it needs to go through 15 minutes before it'll let you guys back on here with me or something? I really don't know what's going on. Alright, well, let me try something else then, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm hoping I don't have to restart my game, because if I have to restart the game, then I won't be able to. I would have to restart the stream, and I really don't want to do that. Okay, Colton, sounds good, man. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me try something else. Let me see if it still shows my name on here. No, my name is not showing up, so I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try it one more time, guys. If it doesn't work, then we might have to restart the game, which I would hate. But we might have to. Well, actually, we couldn't restart the game because my wife gets off work in an hour, and I actually have to get off whenever she does today. Or no, actually, let me think about that for a minute. No, I don't. I can get off at 6 today, so yeah, I still got 2 hours I can stream. That makes sense, Colton. Alright, guys, I've relaunched it again. See if you guys can find me now. I mean, it could just be multiplayer being multiplayer, but I did reset it. You're fine, Ivan. Like I said, we'll be live again next week. We'll do another multiplayer stream next week, Ivan, if you're feeling too bad to play today. Yeah, guys, see if it'll let you in my map now. If it doesn't let you in, then we might have to play on a different map. We may have to put the reindeer thing aside. I really hate to do that, but looks like it might be what it needs to be. Okay, so somebody just joined. So you guys that are in chat, you should be able to join now. Because we did have somebody else that was able to get in. I'm just running around blindly right now because I'm just waiting to see if anybody can join us. Well, the problem with Yukon now, Colton, is that I have my wolf grind on there. And I don't want anybody shooting my wolves by accident. Like, even though we're going to be in early in the morning and not at nighttime, the wolves are still on the map, and I'm too afraid people will shoot my wolves and mess up my HM. That's the only reason why we can't do that one now. And we can't do a ski ridge either because of my mule deer grinds. Because I really don't want to take that one down. So I really don't know, man. Like I said, I think that medved is all we can do for reindeer caribou. Of course, this pond's gonna get spooked off, why wouldn't it? See, is there anything up there? It's brown bear, moose, brown bear. So all these look like just brown bear areas and moose areas. So they're being musk deer. I guess let's go back to where I started. Okay, Ivan, so that's you? Was that you that was able to get in? I don't know what your PlayStation name is. Yeah, guys, hang on. Yeah, multiplayer is bugged, guys. I don't know if I can do this because I just went back in here and it's still showing the people that were in here earlier, and it's not showing me the new people. And obviously I can't do that because I got to make sure I can kick people if I need to get people out of here. So let me see what else we can do today, guys, because I might have to restart the stream. And I really don't want to do that if I don't have to. Yeah, Ivan, it's because I've left. We're having some bugs right now where every time I go into the map, it's showing the people who used to be on there, and it's not showing me the new people. So right now, whenever you're joining, it's not letting you in because it's stuck. Like, for whatever reason, my map is messed up. Guys, I'm very sorry to do this, but I'll have to end the stream temporarily and then just restart the stream because my game is bugged out at the moment. So let me just shut it down and I'll be right back to you guys, okay? I'm not stopping the stream. I'm just temporarily ending it so that way I can refresh my map.